the hardest thing for me probably being in the business was seeing so many people that are deceased now. You know, really good
Yeah.
people that I knew that either roomed with or knew
Young
or shared
people.
a car with them or
Young
worked at
people.
a show, an indie show with them before we both got to the big show.
Right.
So been the hardest part for me, is because sometimes I've known these people, like I said, I traveled with them, and you just wonder why. Like I just can't put a finger on. I guess I understand how it happens,
Right.
but I don't understand it, I guess, on some levels, because it's so sad. You have everything to live for, and it's just like, why not enjoy the ride straight? Because it's much better than if you're all pilled up and out of
Right.
your mind, and you just see so many people die. I mean, I sat on a plane with Louis Spagoli, and we talked. We were both. I was going to California to work show, and he was going home, and we sat together and we talked for like 6, 7 hours, and it was like, I knew him pretty well, and we got along and everything, and I went to TV. That was on a Friday. I went to TV on Monday, and he had died.
Right.
And you're just like, wait a minute, I just sat next to that man and he was a good man, and it's just sad, and so I kind of, that's the one hard part for me in the business. So, but
Yeah.
it's, it is what it is.
Billy, it's crazy when you're now. We talked about this before we clicked record. I'm 50 years old. It's crazy when I think about the fact that I'm so much older than so many of my heroes when they died, like the British Bulldog or Rick Rude or
Oh,
guys like that. You think about that, you start thinking about your own mortality. But it's like
mentality.
it's so hard to believe that so many of my heroes died so young. Brian
Absolutely.
Pillman, Chris Candido, just ah,
Yeah. And then you've got like Sonny, who's in jail right now. I mean, we
yeah,
laugh. It's not in one sense, it's not funny. It's very
it's not.
sad, you know
No,
what
it
I
is.
mean? Because she had numerous chances to clean her life up and she just chose not
Right.
to. And again, there's somebody that I knew before she became Sun. Well, I mean, I knew her
Me
when she
too.
was becoming Sunny and as well. And she was not the girl that she is today. You know
Right.
what I mean? That's not
Right.
the girl that I remember. She was sweet and young and, impressionable, but, she kind of couldn't separate being Sunny from Tamara Sytch,
Right.
and,
Right.
because I told her, I remember I had a conversation with her. I did a convention one time and I was beside her, and it was the same year she had won that Hall of Fame. You got her Hall of Fame induction. And I said to
Right.
her, she had this big banner with her, a picture of her in that beautiful dress and her, little statue and stuff. And I said, if you're smart, Tamara, you could ride this out for a long time. And she said,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna. Somehow along the way, life happened, I guess, and now it's bitter sad, I guess, that what happened to her.
Sure.
Because again, I knew her, even though what she did is very wrong, and I don't condone it in any sense. It's just hard to believe that that could happen, or not could happen, but that it did happen. Because
Right.
you knew somebody before they were that, just bottoming out. So.